so much fun. Some of the channels were like, woo, okay. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Ascension Activations. Welcome, welcome. So, we just want to start with an Om. An Om opens and expands our upper centers, allowing us each to connect into a thought grid. That thought grid allows the highest frequency channeling to come forward for all of us. Excellent. So, very gently, we want to just say thank you, dear star people, for this beautiful channeled session tonight. We greatly appreciate you and we love you, and we are grateful for this experience. Thank you for helping and guiding all of us here on our ascension timelines and journeys. Thank you. Love you guys. So, ever so gently, we're starting with an Om. Take a deep breath in. And one more deep breath in. Thank you. Thank you, dear ones, for this beautiful channeled session tonight. We wish to start by speaking on the topic of dark matter. For your current reality expression is a light-based frequency sitting within a dark matter plasma system. This dark matter, dear ones, contains all emotions of a lower frequency range. For each of you had to start your physical reality journey in darkness, as the process of birth is dark as painful. Each of you has come to transmutate that darkness in order to call forward the realities of light into your waking physical reality. Each of you is experiencing your own world among worlds expression. This world that you see may hold different density levels. Each density is of light or dark, meaning of happiness and love or fear. When each of you are able to modify your density settings, it then allows the outer simulation codings to be readily commanded at your will. This, dear ones, is part of Ascension, allowing each individual here and there to activate their true multi-dimensional abilities, activating extra senses, activating the full cellular capabilities. This is part of Ascension. For each of you are a celestial being, dropping in a fragment of your higher self or soul form in order to feel the physicality of this realm. Many of you are here to help assist younger souls' evolution, and you do this by setting an example as a role model of sorts, holding unconditional love and sending that love to all people, places, and things. This is of high value at this exact moment. For when each of you starts to activate a form of waking meditation, it allows you to send unconditional love to every person, place, or thing. That process allows your higher self more energetic bonding into your physical reality. That energetic bonding then allows you to become your higher self. Your higher self is existing in authenticity and bliss codings. The higher self allows for unconditional love to wash through your current reality expressed. Anything, person, place, or thing that you see in your physical world that may not be in alignment, it is recommended to send love towards. For even by closing your eyes and sending unconditional love to that person, allows that person to shift into a different parallel reality expression. as each individual is a mirror reflection of yourself. All light essences come down the physical form in a center soul tubule. This center soul tubule then reflects outwards in a circular pattern of light. When that mirror reflection then returns into your center soul tubule, it forms sacred geometric patterns of light. This, dear ones, is how each of you are able to control your simulation codings. For one modification to the internal circumstances allows the external reality to then shift in its vibrational settings. Dear ones, everything you see is connected to you. Each of you are a divine creator at your center core. You are able to modify secondary individuals very easily. As those individuals contain free will in their settings, they may vibrationally align themselves into a parallel reality version, meaning you are able to change the mirror reflections that you see, even if it is a person. However, that person may align into a different world expressed and may experience a totally different timeline. And that's okay too. For each of you is situated in a circular pattern of light you may call your aura field. Your aura field contains a meridian ley line system. This meridian ley line system is what is known as your energetic grid complex, for it contains many angular light orientations. These angles of light may be modified by simply closing your eyes, feeling into the primary chakra subsystems, and making slight modifications to the way your light flows into the outer simulation. Dear ones, anytime you go within, you may see more and more of yourself expressed outwards. Thank you. Thank you, Star People, for this beautiful, beautiful channeled session. Thank you. Okay. So we had a question come in about dark one attachments. Um, and now, what is a dark one attachment? We're going to speak on that very quickly because the topic of attachments is something that placing focus and attention on is of high value. For when we start to go within and we start to release our attachments, we feel cleaner energetically inside of our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. Each one of the attachments contains an emotion code setting. That emotion code setting is its name, its designation. Now, for example, if we have an attachment named sadness, release, this way it releases off of everyone here. That attachment then is going to push that emotion code into your body, mind, or spirit, depending on its alignment settings. And it is going to trigger you into that manifestation of that emotion code. A dark one attachment is one of these attachments that pushes through the entire body and modifies both the way your body looks, your attitude, behaviors, your physical reality. Every single thing in your world gets modified because of these different attachments. Now, once again, these attachments can connect into our field either in a past life setting, which basically is when the individual was birthed into the physical reality, there was a door open to then receive that attachment or that dark one. Many times when we see people drinking alcohol, they may have dark ones attached. Now, here's the thing, when we start to go inwards, we start to feel into these darker attachments. You may feel it in the nervous system net, which runs just underneath the skin, and just ask its name, ask its emotion code. What is its resonant frequency? When we start to go inwards, we start to feel into these different attachments. You may see or sense or even identify different dark one attachments from your memories. For any lower frequency emotion that you have manifest throughout your entire life incarnation may have opened a door allowing the dark one to connect into your field. They are very simple to clear. You may identify its name and simply speak the word release in order to remove it from your energetic complex. However, some attachments of different vibrational alignments exist in a past life. These attachments, the primary individual may focus on the past life in order to fully clear. These attachments start cycle repeat experiences. A cycle repeat is any experience that repetitively cycles into the physical reality for your learning observation. So, thank you. Thank you, Star People. Thank you. Okay, so another question that we had, being multidimensional and how imprints summon memories. So we have the center soul tubule, which runs directly in the center of our body. Anytime we are watching TV, let's say you're watching a movie and there's subliminal messaging, the subliminal messaging goes right into the eyes and it connects right into the center soul tubule. And we are able to imprint that way. So, of course, we want to speak about using this technology for light. It does not have to be with a computer screen. The star people have recommended if we have a clear sheet of plastic, we can generate a type of image, and then you just look through the sun as it's setting the last hour and see the image through the plastic, and then just close your eyes. If you could see the image in your eye, it's imprinting into the center soul tubule. Now, once again, whatever it is that you desire manifesting, whether it be a simple emotion code, let's say you put the word love on it and you do this and you blink and you see the word love, thank it for imprinting the center soul tubule. The center soul tubule imprints changes the entire lens system. For example, if you imprint the center soul tubule, it's going to have an effect in every single chakra lens. So we know from a physical perspective, each chakra lens controls a different aspect of our waking world. What that means is if you're focused in the root chakra, your focus may be on the physical experience, the physical items, the car, the house, the things. If your focus is more in the throat chakra, it is how you communicate with other people, how energy imprints have an effect in each chakra system. But the second that we start touching into the center soul tubule, it affects every single one of them. Um, every single word spoken in your energetic field starts an imprinting process in the aura field itself. So every single word then starts a process of mirror reflecting. And the way that that looks is we go in order of thought forms. So a thought form, once again, it's any word that is spoken in your field. It puts a ring, which is actually like a spiral type of energy, and it puts that ring over your aura field. Once again, if it's in the center soul tubule, the ring is really tiny and it covers the actual tube. If it's out in the aura field, it's really wide. It's a different form of manifestation. You're going to see the mirror reflection slightly different depending on where the thought form is located. We can even send the thought forms directly into the cells of the body. So your heart it contains a magnetic resonance. All of the emotions are filtered through the heart. Now, because of that, the fluid systems are filtered through the heart. The heart is actually a vortex in its nature, in its physical nature. You could take a look at the pump and the four quadrants, and you take a look, it is vortexing the fluid systems throughout the body. When you hold an emotion, that emotion then imprints into the fluid of your body, which then gets pushed into every single cell in your body. This is another reason why when we start to hold unconditional love inside of our hearts, we then become that love. However, you have to hold it for a little bit of time and allow it to push. Unless you are closing your eyes, focus on that unconditional love. As you feel the center of your chest warm, you could feel the energy just rise from your chest. Now command it to push into every single cell in the body. What that feels like is it literally feels like the energy comes out in your body. Um, so if you've ever like held a crystal and you felt the energy shift underneath your body, that's very similar to how this feels. It feels like it pushes outwards. And then you can actually push it out into the aura field as well. So some people who are highly charismatic, they do this naturally, where they take this energy and they push it outwards. Sometimes you won't even have to think about it. You'll just set it and forget it, and it will automatically happen. Um, Some really valuable manifestations to do are thank you aura field or energy grids for healing all people who step into contact or in my field. And then the mirror reflections you're going to start to see on that are, the people who come into your field, they feel lighter. And people may tell you this, oh, I feel better when I'm around you. That's why. Keep focusing on programming your energetic grids, and then you're going to start to see it have a real physical experience with all the things outside of you. That is one of like the most important things about taking dominion over your energetics, is starting to speak to the body and start to command your ethereal grid structure. There's many different thought forms. A thought form can be a simple emotion, happiness, gratitude, love, peace, or a thought form can be a red sneaker attached to a shoestring hanging on a power line. And when we literally, if you close your eyes and you visualize a red sneaker looped onto a power line, just one sneaker, not two. Let's make it something difficult. See it, feel it in your heart, send it gratitude, and then push it into every single cell inside of your body. And just thank your body, mind, and spirit for manifesting it for you. The mirror reflections are going to start like this. You may see it on the TV. You may see it out in the real world. You may see it in a newspaper. You may walk past a person and they're like, yeah, I saw a red sneaker. It was only one hanging from the line. The second that you see a mirror reflection, you know you did it correctly. That's it. And it's really simple. This happens all the time. So when we start to look at shamanism, early shamans, they placed focus and attention on the birds, on the insects, on the things that they had around them. And when they started to see the things repetitively, they knew it was a sign. Now, why did they know that? Because they were magnetically aligned to see that animal repetitively. So whenever we start to look at different synchronicities, these are called, we start to say, oh, okay, I'm holding the energy of a ladybug. And now I've seen it 2 or 3 times. What does the ladybug stand for? So a quick internet search will actually give you whatever the vibrational meaning is. And the beautiful thing about it is that each and every one of us are multidimensional. All of our internets are completely different. So you guys are going to align yourself into whatever meaning or definition that is in alignment for you by using your phone. Sometimes you'll ask your friend to do it and you'll come up with a totally different meaning. And that's okay too. That is literally because their phone is a mirror reflection of their world among worlds expression. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see. So we have the higher self and bonding. So your higher self is in a light wave frequency, the 11th octave range higher than us. When we start to feel the higher self may come into your heart. It may flower open a foot in front of your heart and open and expand like that, like similar to a pine cone. We can open and expand the higher self into any body part or any cell inside of the body. All of the people, places, and things that you see in this reality, every single thing, even the things you don't have an awareness of, but they're still out there. Let's say we're speaking about, planet B, and there's trillions of people on planet B. There is a cell inside of your body for every single person up in the galaxies. And the cells, just like the stars and the planets, they are always being birthed and having a dissolution cycle. So our cells do the same thing. New ones are born, old ones dissolve. And that's okay. It's a natural part of a 3D reality. When we start talking about the higher frequency realms, things are a little bit different because of the speed of light and the different planetary settings the star people are saying. For this experience, every single cell in your body correlates to another person. So when the primary individual decides to meditate, they may select a cell for an example, allowing that cell to open to expand and to grant access into the informational packet of whatever person, place, or thing is connected to it. For the cells may relate to a location, a planetary setting, an individual, or Mother Nature herself. Each cell inside of your body and the type of connection each of you have already established in past life incarnations allows you to activate your celestial being. The celestial being is your higher self, connected to multiple fragmented life incarnations. These incarnations may be on this planet or many other worlds. They may be plasma in their nature. They may be outside of space time, assisting you now, unbeknownst to you. They may be connected to the crystalline core of Mother Earth and the crystal skull named Chief. These life incarnations grant a glimpse into past or future incarnation knowledge. This means, dear ones, you may access any knowledge above time or space by looking inside the cellular levels of your biological form. Thank you. Thank you, Star People. So, looking within in order to see, it's beautiful. Thank you guys so incredibly much for coming tonight. You all have such a wonderful night. Thank you so much, Star People, for coming, for channeling with us tonight, and for giving us the most amazing information. We are very, very grateful for your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have a great night. We are doing the healing Zoom tonight at 8:30. So if you guys would like to join us tonight on a healing Zoom, please just send an email to daniellipton.com and I'll give you guys a link. Thank you. You have a wonderful night.